What's good, everybody? Welcome into the Early Edge. It is Tuesday, August 10th. This is your daily sports betting show of record. We are powered by the almighty SportsLine. I, of course, am the coach, and I apologize. We were a couple of minutes late coming on the air because I was looking around for some X's, but I couldn't seem to find any. That's because we were absolutely perfect yesterday. Look at that recap. Just look at it for a second. Savor it for a second. Every single pick hit. Mad Max in the Thunderdome hit. So we're changing lives. Look at that. 2 winners today. Nick Westfall and B. Withering. You are our 2 winners in our perfect parlay contest. And if you at home want to be a part of it, it's very, very simple. All you got to do is go to the comment section in our YouTube page. If you're watching it right now, you're there. Leave us the best bet. If you hit, one of our cappers goes at least 2-0, or we hit the Jim or the Gary special parlay of the day, you're also eligible for a year-long sub. So it's also a very special day. You can tell we're getting closer to football when I bring in the stars of the show, because look who's back. Look who's back. Fresh haircut, looking smooth as he wants to look. Wait, did I use J Smooth? No. This is M Squared. M Squared and Chief. Welcome back, sir. What's up?
Not much, Coach. We're having fun. A nice little vacation. It was actually my birthday over the weekend. Had a lot of fun, but we're ready to go. Fired up. Football season is almost here. Got a lot of great tennis and baseball today.
And we got 2 tennis today, so we got to quickly get into it because they're starting very early. Zack Attack, good morning from Vegas.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back, Mike. Yeah, I'm glad to see some better prices on the diamond. I kind of avoided the weekend. Too many high prices yesterday, of course, so let's get to it. Let's have a good day.
I full disclosure, I played all the favorites yesterday, and I hit all of them. They all came through. Even the Yankees over. It was crazy. Maestro, I know you love a perfect day.
Love a perfect day. And you know what I love even more is that 17 baseball games today. That means 34 pitchers on the mound. So many props to dive into. I can't wait to get it right after the show. I'm going to intensify the research and definitely going to have a couple plays today.
Oh, he's definitely going to prop it like it's hot. He always does. Follow him on social media at Larry Hartstein. All right, let's jump right in. Storylines that could affect the betting lines today. And we would be remiss if on his first day back, we didn't talk weather in baseball. M Squared, the floor is yours.
Yeah, it's a busy day across Major League Baseball, as Larry mentioned, and that's going to be because of the weather as well. We've got 8 games that have some sort of rain threat, the most significant rain threat. So it's going to be Oakland and Cleveland. I think this one, it's not necessarily a lot of rain, but there is going to be some severe weather there. I think we're looking at some lightning delays. That one is most likely to be postponed out of all the games today. And then the second one, Washington and the New York Mets, 2 really, actually, no, this one's not the ones with great pitchers on the mound. Excuse me. The LA Dodgers and Philly have great pitchers on the mound. They've got some rain coming in that one as well. And then the New York Yankees, Kansas City Royals game, I wanted to highlight that one. Very, very low air density index. Wind blowing out. It's hot in Kansas City. Should be a good offensive environment for the Yankees and the Royals tonight.
Yeah, last night, as I mentioned, the overhit, I actually played it because I didn't really know which side to play it. It was like 0-0 going into the 8th inning, and somehow it hit in extras. It's crazy. All right, Maestro, I know you're looking at something that's been happening in week 1 that probably most people aren't paying attention to. What do you got?
Well, two lines have moved more than any other week 1 lines. The first, the Colts Seahawks with the Carson Wentz injury, flipped from the Colts laying a couple to now getting as much as 2.5 to 3.5 points at home without Carson Wentz. And then the other one is the Packers Saints because of all the uncertainty with Aaron Rodgers, but now with the Saints not only losing Michael Thomas, not going to be there, that one of their key defensive linemen out, Lattimore expecting a suspension probably for week 1. Their Pro Bowl kicker, Will Lutz, going to be out for week 1. That line has flipped from Saints all the way as high as -3 to now +2.5. If you like the Packers and you like them at less than a field goal, Matt Severance on SportsLine suggesting you may want to act now because we're already seeing some -3s in the market.
Yeah, and Maestro, my book took the game completely off the board right now. Right? I can't even play it at my book. But AB right here on the show about 3 weeks ago said you got to keep an eye on this line. And look what Maestro just said. It's flipped almost 6 points because of all these names that are not going to be playing in week 1, Packers and Saints. That's what futures is all about. That's what we're trying to do here on the show. All right, let's jump right in. I mentioned we've got some games that are starting very, very early. We only have one play from SportsLine. Before you say, Coach, you're going to go with the underdog, the Pirates? They're terrible. Yesterday, we went with the Indians, plus 150. Cash that ticket. Today, we're going back to it. It's a great day play. The Pirates, plus 125 over the Cardinals. It's a 7:05 Eastern first pitch. It cashes in 54% of our simulations. We're going with the Pirates. I like this play. Now, we mentioned early tennis, and it's very, very early. So let's get right to it. M Squared, what do you got?
Yeah, big tournament here, ATP Toronto. I've got Karen Khachanov, Cameron Norrie. Cameron Norrie is a guy that we've bet on a little bit recently on this hard court swing. However, Khachanov is the direction we're going today, minus 115. It's an excellent price point on him because we've seen a lot of success from Cam Norrie recently. And then you go look at the head-to-head matchup. Norrie is 2-1 against Khachanov so far. The issue here is those wins came on a clay court. And if you know anything about clay courts, tennis in general, what's going to happen on a clay court is it's much slower. It's going to remove some of the advantage of the big server, of the big forehand here. That's what Khachanov has. He wants to play on a fast court. That's going to be grass. That's going to be some of the hard courts like they're going to be playing on this week. This minus 115 price point is excellent here. I have some major fatigue concerns with Cameron Norrie as he's been playing a lot of tennis, a lot of travel recently. So take Khachanov minus 115. And then my second play, we're going to be going to Jensen Brooksby, the American. He has really come charging out of nowhere, a little bit like Brandon Nakashima, who you guys have been following a little bit here. I like him in straight sets here. You can get this one around plus 130 in the market on the straight sets. I think this is an excellent spot for him. I have no interest in laying the juice as it could be a spot where he runs out of gas at some point. But we've seen massive wins from him in the last few weeks, and I think this is an excellent spot for him to keep that momentum going and potentially reach another quarterfinal in this tournament.
It just feels right when we got tennis plays from Mikey on the show. You know you're getting back into the mojo, getting back into the rhythm. We got two great plays from ATP Toronto. Now, Zack Attack. I know yesterday the juice was a little bit more than you wanted to lay, but I know today you found some value. What do you like?
I'm going to go with the Red Sox off on an off day yesterday against the Tampa Bay Rays, minus 125. This is a chance for them to make up for their current bad streak. They've been 3-10 their last 13 games, or they're just 3 games back of the Rays going into this series. So this is a chance for them to chip away here. And I profiled Eduardo Rodriguez consistently on this show and on SportsLine.com throughout the MLB season. I like him as one of my top pitchers. On the diamond, we know last year that he did not play because of COVID. And this year he's had some extreme ups and downs, but I think he's starting to show some steadiness over his last 3 games. 8 strikeouts, and a season high 10 strikeouts his last outing against the Detroit Tigers. I think that's going to be an extreme advantage against the Tampa Bay Rays that lead Major League Baseball in strikeouts with 1,116. Let's take the Red Sox minus 125.
If there is one thing I am learning, it is not to question Zack Attack when it comes to his baseball plays. I don't care what you do. Don't do that. All right. He's our anchor. He is our heartbeat. He is the maestro. Mr. Hartstein, what do you have for us today, sir?
All right. One play so far on the side. I'm going to take Detroit at Baltimore. The Orioles 17-34 at home, and they trot out Keegan Aiken, who has a 7.66 ERA, but he's actually worse than that as a starter against Mize for the Tigers, who's been very solid, actually a little better on the road, just through 7 innings, no earned runs. It was 1 unearned run and 4 hits against the Orioles just a couple weeks ago. I think the price is right. The Tigers have alternated wins and losses. They're on a pattern. I like this win. This is a win day for Detroit, and it's only minus 105, and I will definitely have some props, and I'm sure Mad Max will as well. Now Mad Max is up to 54-36. Really proud of the kid. Just want to keep it going. I shouldn't even say it because I didn't want to jinx it. But Max, let's go.
2 things. A, you just pulled a Zack Attack right there by saying that the opposite thing is going to happen today. And number 2, everybody keeps crowing about wanting Mad Max on the show. When are we going to see Mad Max? And I said, listen, he has to pass his driver's test before he's allowed here on the show. That's just something that's got to happen. What were we going to say there, Maestro?
No, I was going to say, Coach, we're probably going to have to take that up at the post-show meeting.
We absolutely should. All right, we're up against it. Grab your paper, grab your pencil. Here is the recap, and it looks glorious. You know somebody's feeling themselves when they rename the parlay of the show without asking the person who runs the show. That's how confident Gary is. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's great to see Mike's name's back on on the recap. M Squared, he's on a couple of tennis plays today. Kashanov -115, then Brooksby in straight sets. Both of those start very, very soon, so get those plays in. Then Zack Attack, 1 play today. Red Sox -125 over the Rays. Then the Maestro, he's on the Tigers over the Orioles. And then from SportsLine, we're going to go the Pirates over the Cardinals +125, graded A play today. Then our Gary Special parlay of the day, which hit yesterday. Today, it's really juicy. We're going to go +670, put these three things together. We're going to go Tigers from the Maestro. We're going to go Pirates from SportsLine. We're going to go Red Sox from Zack Attack. So we obviously have to leave Mikey out because his tennis starts very soon. You put those three together. Wow, +670. I love it. Man, I'm starting to feel good. Man, getting the rust off, getting ready. Football right around the corner. But these are the days when you start to build that bank account to get ready for football. Stay disciplined. You've got your marching orders. Let's take all of these tickets straight to the pay window. For M Squared, great to have him back. For Zack Attack, for the Maestro, and for Greg, do not call him Gary, our producer. I am the coach. Remember, this is your daily sports betting show of record. We're every single day. We like to call it the early edge. Good luck. Do you want best bets in your feed every single day? All you have to do is hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all things early edge.